ಅದೇ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಕಟ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಹಲೋ
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಸರ್ ಹೇಗೆ DLSA ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಸರ್?
ಹಾ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ.
ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್.
ಹಲೋ ಸರ್, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ
ಮೇಡಮ್, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಸರ್ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಎಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇದೆ.
ಸರ್ ಒಂದು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ತಡೀರಿ ಸರ್, ನಾನೇ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಪೂರ್ತಿ PDG ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ನೋಟಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು 49 CC ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ notice got registered secretary. ಹಾಂ ಸರ್, ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ 3 ಗಂಟೆ ತನಕ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸರ್. ಈ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಸರ್, ಕೊಟ್ಟು
ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮೈಕ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್. ಸೆಷನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ 2 minutes ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
आपको बैठना अंदर बैठ के बोलना you want to sit inside, you can sit inside and
this audio will not go there. Thank you.
Yes, Vijay. Namaste. ವಿಜಯ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ವಿಜಯ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ನೋಡಿ.
Sir, audible, sir. You're very much audible. I'm just asking our speaker. Good evening, one and all. Under the able guidance of Karnataka State Legal Service Authority and Chairman of District Legal Service Authority Chitradurga, this webinar being conducted on the topic Permanent Lok Adalath for exclusively bank managers, as the services of the bank falling within the ambit of public utility service. Now let me welcome Honorable PDJ Sri Ron Vasudev and Chairman of DLSA Chitradurga, who instill confidence to conduct this webinar. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Ashwath Narayana, retired district judge and former chairman of Permanent Lok Adalath, Bangalore division, who has served 25 years of a judgeship in district judiciary. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good evening, one and all.
I welcome all my brothers and sister judges who have joined through virtually from across the district. And also I welcome bank managers as well as technicians of Karnataka State Legal Service Authority, High Court, as well as DLSA Chitradurga. Now it is time to inaugurate this webinar by lighting a lamp by Honorable PDJ Sri Lok Adalath.
Yes.
I request Honorable PDJ to say few words on this webinar.
ಎಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಆರಂಭ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಗಳು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಬಹುಶಃ ಕೆಲವರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದವರಾಗಿರ್ತೀರಿ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಈ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ ವಿಷಯವಾಗಿ ತಮಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದರ ಲಾಭಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ವಿಷಯವಾಗಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನಾವು ಈಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳನ್ನ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಲ್ಲೇ ದಾಖಲು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು, ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಫೀ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವರು ಕೇಸುಗಳನ್ನ ನಡೆಸಿ ತಾವುಗಳು ಡಿಗ್ರಿಯನ್ನ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಅದರ ಬದಲು ಈ ಖಾಯಂ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಾವುಗಳು ತಮ್ಮ ಕೇಸುಗಳನ್ನ ದಾಖಲು ಮಾಡಿ ಪರಿಹಾರವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಈ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯಗಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಂತ, ಸಿವಿಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯಗಳ ಡಿಗ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಇರುವಂತ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಕಾನೂನುಬದ್ಧ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೂಡ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಹತ್ವ ಕೂಡ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೀಡುವಂತ ಡಿಗ್ರಿಗಳಿಗಿದೆ. ಅದರ ಸದುಪಯೋಗವನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಕೇವಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಲ್ಲ, ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿಗೂ ಇದು ಲಭ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದು ಗ್ರಾಹಕರ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಅಂತ. ಗ್ರಾಹಕರ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನಾವು ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂನತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರ ವೇದಿಕೆ ತಲುಪಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವಿಸ್ತಾರವಾದ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದೆ. ಇದರ ಸದುಪಯೋಗವನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವರು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮತ್ತು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಸಂಘ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಅವರ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತ ಗ್ರಾಹಕರು ಕೂಡ ಈಗ ಈ ವಿಷಯವಾಗಿ ತಾವು ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಂಡು ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳನ್ನು ದಾಖಲು ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಶೀಘ್ರವಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ಯರ್ಥವಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸಾರಿ ತಾವು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ದಾಡೋದು ಕೂಡ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ತಮಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸೋದು ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದು, ಕಾಯಂ ಲೋಕ ಪೀಠ ಏನಿತ್ತು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇತ್ತು. ಇದೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾದೇಶಿಕ ಪೀಠ, ಇದು ಒಂದು 6 ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ಇರುವಂತಹದ್ದು. ಇನ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳ ದಾಖಲಾದ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಗಮನಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ನ್ಯಾಯಾಧೀಶರು ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳನ್ನು ಇತ್ಯರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ರೀತಿ ಬಂದು ಪ್ರಕರಣ ಇತ್ಯರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ತಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಬೀಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲೇ ಆ ಪ್ರಕರಣಗಳು ಇತ್ಯರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದರ ಸದುಪಯೋಗ ತಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಈಗ ಸಂಪನ್ಮೂಲ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಶ್ವಥ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರು ಏನಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್ನ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಪಾರ ಅನುಭವ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಅನುಭವವನ್ನ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ನನಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now I request the eminent speaker, Ashwath Narayana, to commence his session. Sir, over to you, sir.
Good evening once again. Thanks, Mr. Vijay, and thanks, Mr. Aruna Vasudev. As I heard that some of the managers are from other states, so I'll speak in English.
Okay.
And if necessary, wherever it is needed, I can speak in and I can answer your questions at a leisure time, no problem. So recently we heard that in Lok Adalats, normal Lok Adalats, about 1 crore and add cases are settled. in the normal Lok Adalaths. So it is very, very appreciable. But the thing is, in spite of disposal of cases in the Lok Adalath in crores, tendency is rising, and it affects the administration of justice and the cause of people also. So we will see how we can proceed to reduce the burden of the courts, as well as giving
ತಿಂಗಳು ಒಂದಾಗಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಅದರ ನುಡುಕ್ರು
ಅದು ಮೈಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಯಾರು ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಇದು ಬರ್ತಿದೆ.
I request the bank managers, please mute your ಎಲ್ಲ please mute ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
Okay, thank you. So we all know that by virtue of chapter 6 of the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987, Lok Adalaths are functioning. These Lok Adalaths decide all the cases where there is an element of settlement, including compounding criminal cases, compoundable criminal cases referred to by the courts under section 89 of the CPC, and also pre-litigation cases referred to by the concerned legal services committee or authority, whatever it may be. So here in this Lok Adalath, we are very familiar that the cases are settled by conciliation. Here the power is limited only to settle the disputes through amicable settlement. If the matter settled before Lok Adalath through amicable settlement, there ends the matter that can be executed as a decree. The drawback is that if it is not settled amicably, parties will be directed to approach regular courts for adjudication. Now, considering this drawback that Lok Adalaths have no adjudication power, and to strengthen the system of Lok Adalaths, Legal Services Act 1987 was amended in 2002 by introducing Chapter 6A for establishment of permanent Lok Adalaths. We can call it as PLAs now, in short. Object of this amendment and establishment is to resolve the pre-litigation disputes relating to public utility services outside the regular courts through conciliation and amicable settlement, and in case of failure of such settlement, through adjudication once for all, quickly and free of cost in the PLA itself. We know the public utilities service litigations are of trivial in nature, and of course there may be some big cases also. All that if go to the regular courts, it will take much time, and the people will not just get their relief as quickly as possible. So in order to give quick justice to the people, this was amended. So this permanent Lok Adalath is headed by a chairman who is or has been a district judge, maybe a retired district judge or serving district judge, and now in Karnataka, all the chairmen are serving district judges. And there will be other 2 members having adequate experience in public utility service to be nominated by the central government or the state government on the recommendation of central or the state legal services authorities, as the case may be. So there will be 3 members. One is chairman, and other 2 are the members. So first we will know that what are the public utility services. There are 8 categories of services which have been nominated as public utility services. Number 1 is transport service. It is for the carriage of passenger or goods by air, road, water. This is first service, transport service. Second one is postal, telegraph, and telephone services. Number 3 is supply of power, electricity, light, water for any public establishment. Next one is public conservancy or sanitation system. It also comes under public utility services. Hospital and dispensary services. insurance services. Important to our subject, our today's discussion is banking and financial services. This is under clause 7 of the PLA amended act. Banking and financial services is notified as public utility services by state of Karnataka, and one more state is Orissa. Only in these two states, banking and financial services fall under the category of public utility services. Next one is education or educational institutions. Next one is housing and real estate services, and any other services declared by the central government or the state government as the public utility service. So now we will consider the jurisdiction. Territorial jurisdiction. There are totally 6 courts, 6 permanent Lok Adalaths in Karnataka. One at Bangalore, Belagaum, Dharwada, Kalburgi, Mangalore, and Mysore. So Bangalore jurisdiction consists of Bangalore urban, Bangalore rural, Kolara, Chitradurga, Tumukuru, Ramanagara, and Chikballapura districts. So our Chitradurga district now fall within the territorial jurisdiction of Bangalore Permanent Lok Adalath. In fact, when I was the chairman of Bangalore Permanent Lok Adalath up to 2022, cases from Syndicate Bank, earlier Syndicate Bank, now it's Canara Bank, have filed about more than 20 to 25 cases, and it all disposes. Those all old cases, it was all disposed within short time. Belagavi PLA, it consists of it includes Belagavi and Bagalkote districts, and Dharwada PLA includes Ballari, Dharwada, Davangere, Haveri, Gadaga, Koppala, and Uttara Kannada. Kalburgi, it relates to Kalburgi, Vijaypura, Bidar, Raichur, and Yadgiri districts. Mangalore, Dakshina Kannada, Shivamogga, Udupi, and Chikmagalur. Mysore, Kodagu, Chamarajanagar, Hasana, and Mandya districts. And this is the jurisdiction. And pecuniary jurisdiction is up to 1 crore as per section 22C1. In the old books, it contains only up to 10,000. So it is amended already. It is up to 1 crore. Disputes of worth rupees 1 crore can be filed in a permanent Lok Adalath. So which are the cases that will fall under the purview of permanent Lok Adalath? How a cognizance can be taken by that court? Cognizance means considering of the cases, admitting of the cases, looking into the cases. This is in simple language. So for invoking jurisdiction of permanent Lok Adalath, one of the parties must be public utility service. This is the main criteria. Public utility service must be one of the party. Either public utility service can file a case, or any person aggrieved by the action of public utility service can file a case against the government. In simple language, so bank can recover to recover its dues, can file a suit, can file a case before permanent Lok Adalath. So also, if any customer is aggrieved by the banking service in any manner, can approach the jurisdiction of PLA. This is simple meaning. And only pre-litigation disputes relating to public utility services fall within the purview of this PLAs, pre-litigation cases. That means there it should not be any litigation in respect of that case before any other court having jurisdiction. Aggrieved party of a dispute has to approach PLA before the dispute is brought before any other court. That is the condition. Any aggrieved party, he has to approach PLA before that dispute reaches any other court. Next one is, if there is already a dispute before any other pending, if it is a pending dispute or decided dispute before any other court in respect of that subject matter, it will not fall within the purview of PLA. So such cases cannot be admitted. Similarly, one more important thing is, after approaching permanent Lok Adalath, parties cannot invoke jurisdiction of any court in the same dispute. So if PLA is approached by any party, parties
ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಡೋರು.
parties cannot invoke that jurisdiction of any other court. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕನ್ನಡದ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ PLA ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು, PLA ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು,
ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು.
ಹೋಗಿರಬಾರ್ದು, ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ sentence about that jurisdiction. And it has no jurisdiction in respect of any matter relating to an offense not compoundable under any law. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು CRPC ಕೆಲವೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಅಫೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಡ್ ವೇರ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಕ್ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ 1 crore, 1 ಕೋಟಿಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿರುವಂತ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇರುವಂತ ಯಾವುದೇ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಯೂಟ್ ಸಹ ಈ PLA ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಹೇಗೆ? The procedure is very, very, very simple, and it is litigant friendly. It is guided by the principles of natural justice, objectivity, fair play, equity, and other principles of natural justice. PLA has power to specify its own procedure for determination of any dispute coming to it. PLA it can set out its own procedure. ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಕೇಸ್ನ ಡಿಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ. ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. ನಾವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು PLA ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಎ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್, ಅದೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದನ್ನ ಇವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ದಿಸ್ PLAs ಶಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಬೌಂಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಕೋಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್. ಈಗ ಅದು BNSS ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ನಿಯಮ ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಪ್ರಾವಿಷನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ those acts, BNSS or PNS or evidence ಸಾಕ್ಷ್ಯ ನಿಯಮ, they are not to be binding, but there is no bar to
మేడం సెక్రటరీ సేవన పెండింగ్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, సెక్రటరీ అయిపోయి మన పెండింగ్ ఉన్నాయి ఎరకాక 48 hours లో రిపోర్ట్ మనం చేస్తారా? 48 hours తీసుకెళ్తారా?
has powers as civil procedure for summoning and enforcing the attendance of any witness, examining him on oath, discovering production of any document, receiving of evidence by way of affidavit, and securing documents or evidence from other court or public office. So these powers, as specified in the CPC, have vested with the PLA also. So PLA make use of this provision of CPC. ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಓಪನ್ ಮೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದನ್ನ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರೆ, ಲೀಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ರೆ,
ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸರಾವ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ ಸರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ಸ್ಗೆ.
Srinivasarao, D. Srinivasarao, kindly mute.
Okay, thank you. So the PLA can exercise powers and which are vested in CPC for summoning and enforcing documents, for summoning and enforcing attendance of witnesses, and production of documents and receiving of evidence. This power can be used. So we have to come. We will come to stages. Which are the stages in this procedure for disposal of a case before PLA? Any party to a dispute may make an application to the PLA requesting for settlement of dispute. ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್, ಒಂದು ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಜಿ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. ಯಾರೇ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದವರು, ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಯುಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಎನಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಯುಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸಸ್, ಅದರಿಂದ ಅಗ್ರಿವಾಗಿರುವಂತವರು ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಜಿ PLA ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ರಿಸಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಚ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್, PLA ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಈಚ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಟು ಫೈಲ್ ದಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಇನ್ನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪಿಟಿಷನರ್ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇವನು ಯಾರು ಡಿಫೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇರ್ತಾನಲ್ಲ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಎ ನೋಟಿಸ್ and he can file his statement and also supporting documents by each of the parties. After collecting all such statements and documents, this PLA conducts conciliation proceedings between the parties to assist them to reach an amicable settlement. ಇದು ಲೋಕ ಅದಾಲತ್, ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಲೋಕ ಅದಾಲತ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ತರನೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ. ಪಾರ್ಟೀಸು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ PLA ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಕನ್ಸಿಲಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಕನ್ಸಿಲಿಯೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ರಾಜಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. the PLA will assist the parties to reach a settlement. So it shall be the duty of every party to cooperate in good faith with the PLA in the conciliation proceedings. Conciliation proceedings only, each of the party has a duty for cooperation for settlement of a dispute. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, if the PLA is of the opinion that there exists an element of settlement which may be acceptable to the parties, it may formulate the terms of the possible settlement of the dispute and give it to the parties. ಈಗ ಅದೇ ಮಾತುಕತೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಲಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾರ್ಟೀಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ PLA. PLA proposes the settlement, draft settlement. ಅವಾಗ ಅವರದ್ದು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಒಪ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, then if the parties accept that statement, that terms of settlement, it will be reduced into writing and there will be award will be drawn. ಅದೇ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಇಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡಿಕ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋಡ್. ಆತರ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ದೇರ್ ಎಂಡ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್, and that can be executed as if it is a decree of a civil code. ಯಾವಾಗ, if it is settled through a amicable settlement. If the parties fail to reach an amicable settlement, ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ the PLA will decide the dispute. Al shall decide the dispute ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇದೆ. PLA ಅಸಲ್ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗದಿದ್ದಾಗ the PLA has to decide the dispute. If the dispute does not relate to an offense, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಬಂತು ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ನಾನ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡಬಲ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು PLA ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಜಿ ಆಗುವಂತ ಕೇಸ್, ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಕೇಸು ಸಹ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಿದ ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋವರೆಗೆ. ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಅಮಿಕಲ್ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ, so the court has to decide the case. Here if the case leads to a criminal matter, the court has no jurisdiction, it cannot decide it. Up to the stage of settlement, amicable settlement, the PLA has power to entertain the disputes even in criminal cases, but compoundable criminal cases. But after the settlement is failed and when the PLA decides to decide the dispute on merits, then the PLA has no jurisdiction to entertain the dispute relating to any offense. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, the PLA receives affidavit ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, ತಗೊಂಡು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ಸ್ ದಿ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪಾಸಸ್ ಜಡ್ಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಬೈ ದಿ PLA shall be a majority of the persons constituting the PLA. 3 ಜನ ಜಡ್ಜಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಒಬ್ರು ಚೇರ್ಮನ್, ಇಬ್ರು ಮೆಂಬರು. ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಆಬ್ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ದಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್, ಅದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮೂರನೇದು, ಎವರಿ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಬೈ ದಿ PLA shall be deemed to be a civil code. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ. ಈ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅದು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಕ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಡಿಕ್ರಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆಯೋ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ದಟ್ ದಿ ಡಿಕ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವರ್ತ್ ದಿ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಬೈ ದಿ PLA also. PLA may transmit the award to a civil court having local jurisdiction in case the parties did not comply with the terms of award. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್, ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಂದು ಮನಿ ಸೂಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ರಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಡಿಕ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 3 ತಿಂಗಳು 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ವರ್ಷನೋ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಕೊಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಅದೇ ತರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, PLA ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ದಾಗ PLA ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ಡ್ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಜೂರಿಸ್ಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇರ್ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ executed under the provisions of CPC. Illi fee and other expenses, no fee is payable by any party in the dispute before the PLA. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಇದು ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಫೀ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂತ ಖರ್ಚು ಬರುವಂತದ್ದು ಬರೀ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಬರುವಂತದ್ದೇ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೈ ಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಇಮೇಲ್, ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ and other digital mode. So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಖರ್ಚೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ. After passing award, each party is entitled to copy of award free of cost. ಈ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಡಿಗ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಅವರು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಟಾಂಪ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಚಾರ್ಜಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಕಾಪಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ PL ಅಲ್ಲಿ we will give a free copy to each of the party award. ಈ PLA ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫೈಡ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಬೈ ಪರ್ಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಪಾರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಟು ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್, ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ಡ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್, ಕೊರಿಯರ್, ಇಮೇಲ್, SMS, ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್, ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆರ್ ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಬಲ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಇಟ್. ಇಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಕಳಿಸಬಹುದು, ಪಾರ್ಟಿನೇ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡನೇದು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್, ಮೂರನೇದು ಕೊರಿಯರ್. ಈ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಕೊರಿಯರ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಮೇಲು, SMS, ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಪೇಪರ್ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸಹ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಆ ಮೂಲಕ ಜಾರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅವನು ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಡಕ್ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ ಈಸಿ ಮೋಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಸ್. ಸೊ ಇದು thus the litigation expenses before the court, before PLA is very, very, very less. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ತರ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ತಾವು NPA ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ದಿ ಕೋರ್ಟ್. ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನೇನು ಇಫ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೈಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿ ಯುವರ್ ನೋಟಿಸ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಎ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್, ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಲೋಕ್ ಅದಾಲತ್, along with your documents. Even we will accept only the copies, your copies you can file at the time of trial evidence. If necessary, we can secure the original documents. So you can file petition. It's very simple petition. In Bangalore PLA, we have prepared a format for filing filing cases, especially bank cases. Very simple, in one page, with maximum one page. And any bank staff, of course, even sub staff can fill it and you can file it. That simple procedure we have stated, we have provided, and that you can take it. And in fact, in KSLSA website, it is there. That procedure, that formats, you can make use of it. And earlier, the Syndicate Bank of Dharwad, Syndicate Bank of Chitradurga, had filed cases by utilizing such services. So simple format, very, very simple format. ಎಂತದು ಏನು ಒಂದು ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ I will state in 3-4 sentences. So the defendant or opponent, whatever he may be, he borrowed rupees so and so by agreeing to pay with interest so and so in so and so time, but he failed to do so in spite of demands. The present liability is so and so. So therefore we pray to pass an award. This is simple matter. If this simple is sufficient by supporting documents. This is, in fact, this procedure can be adopted even in civil courts also. Of course, you can just refer to Appendix A of the CPC. There are formats, the simple formats. We followed it only. And even MOGAS pleadings also say, and even CPC pleadings also say, the pleadings must be short and there should not be any evidence or argument in that pleading. Even there should not be any details of documents except the mentioning of some documents. So very simple procedure. Everyone, and I repeat it, even a sub-staff knowing in either Kannada or English, we can file a case before PLA. So after filing of such one more thing, what I want to say is one case of Jairam from Canara Bank versus Jairam. It was a case of Mangalore PLA. There earlier some officers have passed order, and it was award was passed again in favor of bank, directing the borrower to pay the amount. He did not challenge it, that award. Ultimately, execution was filed. When the warrant came to his door, he approached the High Court of Karnataka. Before High Court, that petition was filed, that decree award was challenged. There, the High Court, for the reasons you can just go through it, set aside that award by saying that procedure was not followed. Not only the procedure, it said the permanent Lok Adalath has no power to pass an award, to decide the matter like that, it said, and it was set aside. Fortunately, the bank filed filed writ appeal. Writ appeal also the same fate, and ultimately it went to Supreme Court, and recent the bench of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and others have passed an order. There they uphold everything, the jurisdiction of the court, jurisdiction of the PLA to decide the dispute in case there is no settlement, and everything, service of notice and everything. But one thing what they said is, you have to serve the notice, you have to comply with the provision. What the PLA says, that once a notice is sent to the other side, he will appear, he will file his statement, and then conciliation process will start. If conciliation process is over and if it is concluded in settlement, then there will be no problem. There ends the matter. If the settlement did not arrive at that stage, if the parties did not agree for settlement at that stage, then the PLA has to post the case for deciding the dispute on merits. Here, what the court said, Supreme Court said, is that you have to issue one more notice to the opponent or the parties, stating that the case is set out for decision on merits. So we all know serving of notice to the parties is, especially in bank cases, is very, very difficult, and it is sometimes it is impossible also in the normal course. So to send such a notice once more, it will be difficult. So what we adopted in PLA Bangalore was that while sending first notice itself, we were asking the bank people to propose a type of settlement. In case, for example, if bank files a case for rupees 1 lakh recovery, if normally they what they say in the default cases, they will propose a settlement about giving up of some interest and other things. Like that only, we suggested to file in the petition to propose a settlement by saying that we will give concession of some so and so percent interest, or we will give installments for repayment, like that. Whatever the possible settlement modes are there, let them mention in one or two sentences, so that we can set the same to the other party. And by sending a notice like this, that you are requested to, you are directed to appear before the PLA to file statement, and for settlement of dispute through amicable settlement. And as the bank has agreed for settlement, giving this concession, you may agree or whatever it can send. If it agrees, no problem. If it does not agree, that notice is sufficient even for deciding the case on merits, because we mentioned there that in case the settlement is not arrived at through amicable settlement, the case will be posted for the decision on merits. So it is better to propose a terms of settlement in a simple manner, which is acceptable to you and as well as to the other side, so that the cases can be disposed very quickly. So after filing a case, after taking a written statement, it will no problem. If the party fails to appear before the PLA in spite of service of notice, so he will be kept absent. He will not be kept as ex parte, but he will be kept as absent. Ex parte, I can say just a difference between ex parte and keeping him absent. If we place him ex parte, he has to file, the opposite party has to come and file application to give, to permit him to contest the matter subsequently. But if in case we keep him as absent, he can appear at any time and he can participate in the matter. So it will not be a problem. Though there is no specific provision in permanent Lok Adalath procedure or that legal services authority about keeping the opponent as ex parte, we can safely keep him as absent for our purpose and for settlement of dispute as quickly as possible. So if the party fails to appear before the court, he will be kept absent, and the matter will be posted to settlement, amicable settlement, and a notice will be sent to him. If he appears, it is well and good. If he does not appear, we will take that matter for decision on merits, and then we will take the affidavit evidence and we will see the documents. And if other party is present, we will take that evidence and also his documents, and finally we'll pass a judgment. That is award. You may believe it or not, in permanent Lok Adalath Bangalore, we were disposing one case. We will be in case within 10 to 15 minutes, and we were able to use pronounce judgment also within half an hour on that day itself, while receiving the affidavit itself. So that we had made such an arrangements by using digital help. So it is very, very useful, and the matters majority cases are from bank only. We settled that matter. So it is better to make use of the digital mode also to settle the disputes. We now, of course, recently KSLSA has sent a notification for filing cases before the DLSA, concerned district services authority also, in concerned districts also. That is, you can at Chitradurga, you can file a case before Chitradurga DLSA itself. In fact, we are making arrangements. We are making a program to make online filings also, online filing and online disposal of cases also. And even in the absence of such a program, when I was serving as a PLA chairman, we disposed the cases through online by using phone and laptops. Even the person who was in America, he could not come. The 3 persons could not come, and we settled the matter online. So several matters we settled through online. Now I suggested the member secretary of Chitradurga Shetty of KSLSA to implement so many ideas, and he is very keen in implementing it. And as a first step, he has sent a notification by taking consent of the higher ups. So the matter will be, you can file, you can upload the petition before by sitting in your branch itself, and you can request the court to decide the case online. And in cases, the cases number of, depending upon number of cases, the PLA itself will come to the local areas for disposal of the case in a timely manner. So that procedure also they are making it, and we are suggesting a procedure for online method that is being done now. So we can use of this Lok Adalaths, permanent Lok Adalaths, for quick disposal. This is there. So what I want to repeat the difference between Lok Adalaths and permanent Lok Adalaths once again in a simple manner. So these Lok Adalaths will be organized in each and every court by DLSA, TLSA, or whatever it may be on specified dates, once in a week or once in a month or once in second Saturday. Now they are doing it. But PLA, it functions as a regular core, and you can make use of that PLA for quick disposal. Secondly, the Lok Adalath will be headed by a judicial member, a judge, or any other advocate, normally advocate, and here headed by a district judge and 2 other members. And only the cases where there is element of settlement will be referred to Lok Adalath by concerned courts or legal service authorities or committees. But only pre-litigation cases relating to public utility services will be referred. Even pre-litigation cases also may be referred to Lok Adalath. But once the case is not settled through amicable settlement, then the parties must go to regular courts. But here in permanent Lok Adalath, once the matter is the compromise or the agreement, mutual agreement fails, then the PLA itself has power to decide the disputes on merits, that in a quick manner. This is the main difference. And of course, in regular Lok Adalaths also there is no fee. Here also there is no fee. And compared to court expenses and the time that will be consumed before the courts, regular courts, we can very well use this PLA for settlement of disputes, especially for bank disputes. It is a boon for them. When I was an advocate, I was the panel member of Kolar Gramina Bank. So I know the procedure, the problems that banks are facing. And as a judicial officer also, I was in touch with the bank people, so that we were settling the disputes as early as possible. Procedure before PLA is very user-friendly, simple, very, very simple and user-friendly. You can make use of it, and notices can be sent, as I said, by using digital mode also. And there will be no fee at all, no expenses at all. This is about simple, about permanent Lok Adalath, and you can make use of this forum for disposal. And if you have any questions, I can answer it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for enlightening us in a simple language. Now I request all the bank managers, please clarify your doubts with our speaker. 5 minutes, an interact session.
See, it's an opportunity to the bank managers to interact with the speaker who has already worked as chairman of the permanent Lok Adalath at Bangalore. See, many times you will be in dilemma in certain issues. Here you can resolve them immediately, because he has worked there. He is having a thorough knowledge. The way he put the things in how rich knowledge he is having. So please, you can interact with him freely. If somebody wants to speak in Kannada, you can speak in Kannada only. Don't hesitate. If at all you want to put questions in Hindi, you can definitely put questions in Hindi also. We will translate, and probably our speaker also speaks Hindi.
You can speak.
Yes. No, why I'm telling this, because
you can speak in Telugu also, no problem.
Oh, sorry, sir, you can speak Telugu, but I am
not. Chitradurga is border of Telugu, so I don't know.
Reason is, some of the bank managers are from North India, sir.
Okay.
So they feel comfortable in speaking Hindi also. That's why I'm just inviting them to speak Hindi, so that they should not have any hesitation for the questions.
Sir, good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
Sir, this is Siddhesh from Karnataka Gramina Bank, Chitradurga main branch, sir.
Very good, ಹೇಳಿ.
Sir, ಇದು ಅಪೀಲ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ವಾ ಸರ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ?
Correct. Sorry, very good. I could not mention it. Sorry, I am very sorry. This is the final form. Award passed by the PLA is final, and once award is passed, it cannot be challenged in any subsequent suit or appeal, whatever it may be. There is no provision for any scope. It is final and it is binding on legal aids also. And only the mode is writ petition. Aste alli hogtare. And even in the writ, they have no power to set pass an award there. They can just send back the file to PLA if there is any illegality in following the procedure. They can just touch the procedure point only, and they cannot touch anything on merits. So this is absolute supreme power to the PLA, and it is very, very beneficial. And thank you for
Sir, one more question, sir. One more question, sir. Sir, ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್? PLA ಮುಂದೆನೆ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ
if you are not, ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, if you are not satisfied, if the party did not comply with the award passed by PLA, you have to report it to PLA. ಈ ತರ ಅವ್ನು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. Then the PLA will send a letter to the concerned jurisdiction civil court. ಇವಾಗ ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ ಕಳುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು? ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗ ಕೋರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಲೆಟರ್. ಈ ತರ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಸಮೇತ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಅಪ್ ದೇರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Any others?
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ಹೇಳಿ.
ರೀಜನಲ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗದಿಂದ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ಇದು ವಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸರ್? ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್
ಇವಾಗ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದೇ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಈವನ್ ಇಫ್ ಸಚ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಟೈನ್ ಇಟ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ತಾನೆ. ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್, ಎರಡನೇದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಆನ್ ಮೆರಿಟ್ಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು.
Sir, maybe they are asking about time bound debt, sir.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರೋದು ಅದನ್ನೇ. Even that can also be done. We can do it. We have done it. ಅದ್ರ ಕನ್ಸೆಷನ್ ಅವರು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಟೈಮ್ ಬಾರ್ಡ್ ಡೆಟ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಪಾರ್ಟೀಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೀಕ್
ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ PLAಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. PLAಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಬಂದು ಅವ್ರು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸೆಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವರು ಕನ್ಸೆಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇನ್ಯಾವ ತರ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಥವಾ ಧೈರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಅವರೇ ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಕಟ್ಬೋದು. ದಟ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ ಟು ಕಾಂಪ್ರಮೈಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಲಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಆನ್ ಮೆರಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಕಾನೂನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನೇನಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ರಾಜಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
That agreement should be treated as under section 25 class 3 of contract acts.
ಹೌದು. ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅವಾಗ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
Any others?
ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ನವ್ರಿಗಂತೂ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್. ನೀವು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಕಡೆನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ವ್ಯವಹಾರ. ಕೋರ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗದೆ ಅದು ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಬ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, ನನಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಬ್ಬ ಸಬ್ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇವ್ ಮಚ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಚ್ ಮನಿ.
ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
I will send an article about it in the English and as well as Kannada to our Vijay, and he will transmit to you. That you can do it. That you can make use of it.
Please, sir.
Simple agide.
Sir, then I request Sri Raghavendra, lead bank manager, who constantly supported for conducting this webinar, to render vote of thanks.
Lead bank manager ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು. Lead bank
Please,
manager, you have to take a lead in this also, to file cases before permanent Lok Adalath, and be in touch with DLSA as well as KSLSA. So sir, you will be benefited.
Thank you, sir.
You will be benefited.
Sir.
Yes, sir. He's active man, sir. He's constantly having touch with DLSA.
Very good, very good.
Doing work perfectly.
So for the last 1 hour, we bankers were enlightened and enriched with permanent Lok Adalath details, as well as total details has been given by Sir Ashwath Narayan sir. And also I would like to thank Sri PDJ sir, Rohan Vasudev sir, for conducting this webinar for bankers, which will help in getting proposals or the all the proposals from DLSA to file a PLA in front of a DLSA, sir. Bankers with enlightened with this webinar, sir. I would like to say thank you for this opportunity which DLSA has given us today. Actually, we planned for this offline also. It could not materialize. Thank you very much. Then also, it was a wonderful webinar which was happened today, sir. Thank you very much from my bottom of heart. I would like to thank Sir PDJ sir, Ron Vasudev sir, and also Vijay sir, member secretary DLSA, and also the today's eminent speaker Shri Ashwath Narayana sir, who has spoken almost for 1 hour regarding this permanent Lok Adalath and enriched our knowledge regarding all the bankers' knowledge regarding the PLSA, permanent Lok Adalath. Thank you very much, sir. And also, I'd like to thank KSLSA for providing this website for conducting this thing also, webinar also. Thank you for one and all who are all involved in this webinar. I thank from the district lead bank office also. Thank you very much, sir. For the technical team also who has worked in this to conduct of a webinar also. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for this webinar, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Necessary, we can meet on once on offline also by with prior
Please, sir. Please, sir. Please.
prior long notice. We can do it. And
in fact, we will arrange such a offline one. Very short, we will arrange, sir.
Okay, I will come. No problem. We'll do it. No problem.
Some convenience ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಇದೆ.
Okay, madam.
We will have it as early as possible, sir. I think they have now got some skeletal idea about the PLA.
So we disposed this Chitradurga case ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಾನೇ ಹೋಗಿ ನಾನು in fact I took lead in calling the case. I conducted online website webinars for all the districts except Chitradurga, even for Chitradurga I think, but ವಸ್ತ್ರಮಠ ಇದ್ರು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತಾಗ ಆಮೇಲೆ ತುಮಕೂರು ಒಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಟಿವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂತು, ಟಿವಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ನಾನು ಬಲವಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ತಲೆ ತಿಂದು ಹೋಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಕಾಶವಾಣಿ ಚಂದ್ರನಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೇ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿ. And in the state level we convened a meeting of bank officers. Everyone promised, but they did not do anything. That was the problem.
This session has been recorded, sir.
Okay.
It will circulate, sir.
Okay.
Nam website allo ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, sir. Please.
Okay, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ಅವ್ರ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ ಇವರು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ.
Please.
And let if any doubt is there, they may call me at any time. No problem. You can give my number to them.
Please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, madam.